So what is meditation and how can it help us? Hello and welcome to Tatinim Tavar's Tarot, and today I will be doing another insight all about meditation. Now, I'm sure you noticed I went back to my old setup, kind of, sort of. I tried with the new camera, and clearly the audio was not cutting it anymore. So I decided to let's try the old way. Let's see if it works with the mic and all. And I'm pretty happy because it does work. Even though with the lighting, it's good. So we're on the track. So all about meditation today. So meditation and what? Well, meditation, because during my first year of university, or should I say my first class in university, I wrote a paper on the benefits of meditation and any derivative from that, derivative, anything that's derived from meditation, such as meditation through movement and anything that can relate to meditation through movement, because being in a meditative state is like being in the zone. It's like being concentrated on one thing and one thing only. So some people concentrate on their breath work, while others do it through movement. Well, meditate through concentrating on their breath work. Others do a moving meditation, which is like Tai Chi, yoga, Qigong, those types of things. And in my paper, I actually took it to the point where when you are an athlete, an athlete level, like when you do sports to a level of an athlete, you get so, you get so in the zone, you get so concentrated on what you're doing that you zone out everything else that doesn't really matter at the moment, because you're concentrating on that one thing and that one thing only. And so that is because the reason why I connected the two is because in meditation, that's what you want. You want to concentrate on one thing and one thing only. So it's either your breath, your movement, or something along those lines. You can concentrate on sound, like a music, or guided meditations. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you concentrate on is whatever you should be concentrating on, and concentrating on it fully. So that would be meditation. And I also mentioned being in the zone. So being concentrated on one thing and one thing only will actually have the wanted effect of zoning out everything else, and because of that, you will be able to really hone in on one thing and concentrate on it fully. I hope that makes sense. If not, ask questions and it'll be my pleasure to elaborate. Now, how does meditation actually strengthen your intuition? Because this week is all about strengthening your intuition, right? So the way meditation can help you strengthen your intuition is by allowing you to go in, delve into yourself and see the distinction between what is you, what is your higher being talking to you, or what is your ego. Let me say that again. What is it? How does it sound like when your higher self is talking to you and your ego is talking to you? What's the distinction? And to be able to distinguish these two are going to be very, very beneficial, because you'll know what to listen to and when, and what to not listen to and why. Generally, your ego only thinks of you, yourself, and, I don't know what the me, myself, and I would be, but, you, yourself, and it, or whatever. But when you think of that from your higher self thinks more of the us, the group, the like I said, the group. So it's not so much individual, it's more of a group thought process, a swarm thought process, if you want, which is something that I'm pretty sure it wasn't created by Chris Duncan, but I heard it from Chris Duncan about swarm mentality and swarm consciousness. When everyone is tapped into this higher state of consciousness, it's like everyone flows together. It's like a swarm of birds. Have you seen a swarm of birds flying? It's majestic. It's beautiful. That's what it looks like when we are in swarm consciousness. So, and not only birds, but locusts as well have swarm consciousness. Now, locusts are not so good, but what I'm trying to symbolize here is the consciousness level, the swarm consciousness, and thinking of the group and not just yourself, right? Because I've done that before. I've thought of myself and not the group, and let me say, the group had to cut me out to keep itself alive and thriving. And it was not the best feeling ever, but I mean, they got the job done even without me being a part of it. So, I mean, what I want you guys to take from this is that there's multiple benefits to meditation, not just for yourself, but for the group. Because when you meditate, you are more in alignment with your higher self, and when you are more in alignment with your higher self will show you the benefit of working with the group. How should I say it? It might take more steps to get to something, but yeah, it's when you do it by yourself, you get there faster, but I can't remember what it is. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Which would make sense. So, I mean, if your whole thing is to go fast, do it alone. But if you want to go farther, do it with a group, because the benefit of a group is exactly what I mentioned in swarm thinking. Everyone brings their ideas. Well, I didn't mention this, but in swarm thinking, everyone's input is geared to the same thing. So everyone is going in the same direction and working towards the same goal. But when you are only thinking about yourself, you might go farther. No, you might go faster, but you might not go farther. You might not go the distance, is what I'm getting at. Okay? So, next time you are stuck in an impasse with a group, what are you going to do? Let me know.